Hello, viewers. Versus here again with another episode of What the Fuck is Going On with Modern Warfare 2. It's actually never been called that, but I'm naming that today. Anyhow, I just got home a couple hours ago. I haven't had much time to test the new patch, the new update, but I have been reading your guys' comments, and it's honestly, I don't know if it's shameful. Shameful is the right word. How many of you guys have been having this bug, this camo bug? And it's not just a visual bug for you guys. It's something much more serious. Well, actually, no. For one of you guys, it was. But that's one out of I don't know how many in these past couple of weeks. Fuck. I am so sorry to hear that. And I don't mean to laugh at you guys, but it's just fucking funny how fucked up this game is with the skins. Like that literally removes like half the motivation for most people, or all the motivation for some people to play the game. You can't go for fucking camos. What's the point, man? You don't have a KD to show. There's nothing other than just, playing it for fun, which it can be sometimes, but most of the time it is not. Anyhow, like I said, I got home a couple hours ago. Haven't had the time to try out the update. I've been playing I've played a couple games here and there earlier today just to see what was going on. But here we go. Look, the visual bug remains for me, and it makes sense. We'll go over the patch later on this video. But for right now, let me just explain that this bug is still here. As you can see, it displays the counter. I had to go into the game just to show this because it said 0 out of 20 and I panicked and I was like, fuck, is it not working for me either? Because I did hear that for some people, working things broke after this patch. I'm not sure why. Honestly, the patch for multiplayer didn't try to fix much, but they did fix a lot for Warzone and DMZ, but I don't really play those game modes, so I'm sorry to say that I wouldn't really know how to test it right now. I would have to take some time, and I'll probably make a video on that later. As you can see, though, the visual bug goes away once you unlock Plat. You see, it doesn't say locked. It shows it as it is, which is a good thing. And the counter still counts, as you saw in the previous shotgun. That's what I'm working on right now. It's honestly taking me longer than expected. Fuck, man. But yeah. Also, before I go on, disclaimer: I'm fucking pissed, man. Like, I'm not really going through the bug, but I am feeling for you guys who are going through the bug for more than just a visual bug. Fuck that. Here are the patch notes. I'll let you guys look through it real quick. Okay, I know that was kind of fast. I will link it down below in the description of the video for you guys, in case you guys want to read, in case you guys are interested in some other patch notes, other than the ones I'm going to go over, which are just the bug fixes for multiplayer. That's all that I really care about, because that's all that we've been talking about. So maybe later on I'll go on like the Warzone and DMZ bugs, but like I said, I don't really play it much, so I would have to take some time to do that. And I didn't really play it much before, so I'm just gonna go off the bugs that I got in the comment section. And I know one of you guys explained that you guys had a bug on, I believe it was Warzone with a skin or a camo or a gun. It was actually a gun unlock, something along those lines. But yeah, here we are. We got 4 bug fixes for multiplayer. And by multiplayer, I'm talking about the core Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. The actual Call of Duty. Ain't that some bullshit? They just fucked us, yo. They fucked us real good. They don't give a shit about us. Oh, and also, if you're on PC, we got 3 more. So I guess that's 7, but I didn't really experience much. What I did notice, let me just put this out there. I did notice that I was getting better frame rate. I was at 170 FPS on the F1 racing map. I can't remember what it is, fucking racetrack or something like that. That's pretty good. I've never been at 170 before, maybe like 130, 140s. But yeah, apart from that, I am still getting this mouse stutter where like sometimes I move my mouse and it just doesn't register. But I believe that might be something more with my PC, and I'm probably gonna have to check out the systems and I don't know, maybe even run a check disk, which is funny. I don't know if Killers is here. Jesse, you know check disc fixes everything, man. As you can see from these bug fixes, these 4 major ones that we're going to talk about for multiplayer. First, they fixed an issue causing the game client to freeze up unlocking sector A15 in the battle pass. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I didn't even go through that. If you guys did, boom, tell me if that's fixed. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, they say they fixed it, but I can't take them on their word anymore with all that's been happening. Second one, fixed an issue causing reward previews to not appear as intended on a navigation battle pass. Cool. I appreciate that. Like I said, that wasn't an issue for me, but if it is for you, there it is. Fixed audio cutting off when skidding. I guess it's important because it's audio. Obviously, it's part of the game. It's how you play the game. You don't have audio, you don't know what's going on. It's a good thing, really important, but I do still think that there is a bug with audio where sometimes footsteps are just completely silent without them having dead silence. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe just explosions going on in the background. And lastly, they fixed attacking with fists causing players to lean out of vehicles. Excuse me? Is that really a multiplayer fix? Like, where is there a vehicle in multiplayer? I haven't seen a vehicle in well, I guess Invasion. I'm not really too big of an Invasion player, but I have not run into that issue at all. Like, every time I get in a vehicle, which has been probably a handful of times, never run into that. If you guys have, there it is. And if that was really an issue for you guys, it's been fixed, or so they say. Next, for the PC specific bug fixes, number 1, fixed an issue related to the menus causing FPS drops in the firing range. I did hop on the firing range a couple times. Never really saw a frame drop, or it never really mattered to me if there was a frame drop in the firing range, simply because I'm just trying to test out weapons, and I was testing out shotgun slug shells, and it's just so inaccurate. I don't know how to raise the accuracy, but I'm basically done with shotguns Plat already, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. Next, fix an issue that would make controllers vibrate even when the game wasn't on the main window. I haven't played with controller too much, but I'm sorry, I just haven't really experienced most of these issues so far that they've said that they fixed night vision goggles prompt in the HUD. Again, where the fuck was there night vision goggles in the multiplayer? I don't know. Probably Invasion. I just, where was their night vision goggles? I don't know where that bug was at. Fuck. It doesn't make any sense to me. But if you guys can let me know in which game mode there was night vision goggles, that would be greatly appreciated. Please comment that down. I've never ran into night vision goggles. Maybe there's somewhere. I need to check that out. I'll probably do that after this video, or maybe even tomorrow after work, at some point when I have time. But yeah, those were the bug fixes for multiplayer. Nothing dealing with camos, nothing dealing with lag, nothing dealing with the mouse. But like I said, the mouse input is probably just something on my computer. They honestly just don't give a fuck about multiplayer at this point, I think. Even though the camo issue does influence more than just multiplayer, it influences Warzone 2 and DMZ, I would assume. I just don't think they care about it right now. Although, I still have hope. So, for those of you guys who still have this camo issue, I still have hope. I hope you guys do as well, especially because we paid so much money for the game. And I don't know if you guys are like me, where you guys mostly only play multiplayer. It just sucks, man. It sucks. It feels like we are getting like raw dogged, and it's not cool. I still think it's important to deal with it. There's people in my community, you guys, who are suffering because of this, and honestly, maybe some of you guys even just quit the game because of this. I know it's to many of you guys, it's such a small issue, just a camo issue, but you don't understand that when that's what you want, that's what you're playing the game for. It just doesn't make sense to play it if that's not in there. Like, that's the motivation we have for the game. But anyhow, this was supposed to be a short video. I'm not sure how long it is right now, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.